Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I've memorized their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but a part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one, to hold forever out there, where they all live unaware. What I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there. Among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I was in their skin, I'd treasure every instance out there.
Hi Ryan, how are you? The first thing that I heard was that when you were singing notes that were medium power, not great power, but kind of medium, and a little bit high, you dropped your pitch. You were flat on them. And again, as I've said before, you need to make sure that even on the softer notes, simply because they don't have a lot of power behind them doesn't mean you can slack on having good breath support. The second thing is that on your notes that are high but loud, you sounded good on those. I don't really have anything to say on that. So you're obviously doing the right thing there. However, at the same time, emotionally, this song just seems to be wanting for something. It's kind of difficult to say, because you're right on the edge of having really good emotion in your song. At the same time, what you provided was lacking. I'm an actor. I've done a lot of acting. I haven't done a lot of directing. However, what I would say to you would be to try and put yourself in the character's shoes a little more, to try and feel more of what it is they're trying to express. And if you do that, I really think that you can make it 5 times better at least. So this song, I would give a C. Not, you could have done worse, but you could have done a lot better too. Good attempt otherwise. However, the final product was average to me. Thank you.
Ryan, I think you did a wonderful job. It was both endearing and strong. I thought you finally came back and got your beautiful tone back to your voice, which brought you here in the first place. Those parts when you use your vibrato is simply gorgeous, and I will always love your voice, no matter where you end up in this competition. This was so much better than the last entry, and I'm glad that you listened to us. Some notes here and there didn't sound right, and you would have sounded more professional if you used vibrato towards the end of the long notes, which you didn't, but the overall impression is still great for me. Well done!
I know that someone out there is going to kill me for this, but I actually have never seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So take my commentary with a grain of salt. Now, the most notable thing about your singing, in this piece at least, is your tone. It is, for lack of a better word, theatrical, which is exactly what I feel this piece should be. Your voice is filled with grandeur and confidence, which makes for a very enjoyable listening experience. Perhaps the one thing I have the most criticism with, though, at least in this piece, is your pitch. Perhaps that's simply the way that the song is to be, but I feel as though there are moments where you're simply hitting the wrong notes. Your highs seem flat, weak compared to the rest of your song, when they really should be where you want to have most of your strength. This piece is one that builds, starting with lower notes and climbing up to grandiose moments of higher pitches. And that's where you should really have your voice shine, where the song builds to a climax. However, that isn't to say that this piece doesn't sound wonderful, because it does. I encourage you to take my commentary and find what you need to fix, and through that, improve. Thank you.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. Betcha on land they'd understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that
The great thing about Part of Your World is that it is, in the best way, a piece from a musical. While a lot of Disney movies include song and dance, Part of Your World is among the few pieces that include the talking and singing parts that are really indicative of musical pieces. I'm greatly impressed by your switching between talking and singing parts, as well as taking it one step further by keeping in character throughout. That's the thing about Disney music though, isn't it? Character. Part of Your World is more than a song, it's a performance. And throughout, you must continue to portray the character of a girl who is young and naive and yet still curious. Ariel is filled with the desire to see a world above her own, and it is this that must be captured, refined, and rehearsed. In this song, you have succeeded in both acting and singing. Bravo! And be proud of yourself. You've done good.
Hey, Harlee, how are you? That was very, very well executed. Let me first take a look at how it is that you were doing the character. You were very solid in this song overall. However, in your emotional delivery of it, I thought you had a very strong presence and you understood what Ariel was trying to sing about. You understood what her laments were. And I really think that you hit it pretty solid on that front with the acting portion of it. Very well done. So as far as your singing goes, overall this song is an A-B+. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Very, very well done. The only things that I would say to you would be, even though you are sure on your high notes and you're definitely hitting them, you got plenty of power behind them, all that good stuff, really well done. At the same time, if you could just open your mouth a little wider, I think things would be just a bit clearer on your high notes. Other than that, very, very well done. And keep doing what you're doing, because it's coming out right. Thank you.
Harlee, to me this is perfection. You nailed it. Absolutely amazing. You didn't just sing it, you acted it, and that's exactly what you needed to do for a Disney theme. So you are not only a great singer, but a great actress as well. Interesting. I honestly can't think of anything negative to say about this. You did such a great job. You are definitely one of the 2 best performers in this episode. Now the only question is, will it be enough for you to reach the top 3? You have some really strong competitors, so maybe this peak came too late.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't be scared. You got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't stop now. Don't try to hide it how you wanna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, the music play. Do what the music say. You gotta kiss the girl. You've gotta kiss the girl. You wanna kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl.
Hello Akane. A little background first. You actually sent in 2 entries, because your first one, I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules, got blocked by YouTube, and you said you were more confident in your Kiss the Girl cover. I just gotta tell you that I think your first entry was better, and that's because you showed a facet of your voice that I had not heard before, and I found that exciting. You sounded more powerful than you ever had before, and I encourage you to use that voice more often. Your Kiss the Girl cover was also very pleasant to listen to. You did a great job with that as well. But I'm just saying that if you use more dynamic range in your singing, it will make you a more well-rounded and interesting singer. You have truly mastered the art of soft singing, and now it's time for you to master powerful singing as well, because I think you can do it. I really believe in you, Akane.
Now, everyone knows that the original Kiss the Girl is by Sebastian, a male crab who lives on the ocean floor. I assume that you are none of these things, so I'm going to go ahead and say that your song is certainly a bold one. You could have easily sung a piece that is originally sung by a woman, but you didn't, and that shows some real skill. Here's the thing about movie music, and especially Disney music. They carry a certain atmosphere about them, synonymous with the scene in which they are played. Because of this, you really want to ensure that your emotion and drive shows through when singing from this genre, and yours definitely does. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of a movie music buff, but I think that the genre is among the most well-written and difficult to sing, because oftentimes you face the struggle of wanting to match with the original song, taking out your own voice and attempting to imitate another's instead. I mean, you could have tried to imitate Sebastian's accent, but I think it's so much more satisfying to hear the singer's own voice and emotion in a piece, and that is really something that you managed to achieve. Well done.
Akane, so very well done on that. Absolutely outstanding. You got the emotions across, you were on pitch the whole way, everything was so very, very good. The only thing that I would say to you is that on your high notes you're still sounding a little bit airy, so open up your mouth a little more, put a little more breath support behind it. That's about it. That's really the only things that I could say to you to make this any better on it. So, again, absolutely outstanding, very well done. Keep it up. Thank you.
Mama, I don't have time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town can slow you down, people taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going, getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I remember Daddy told me fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happen, it all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Now things for sure are going my way. Just doing what I do. Look out boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There's been trials and tribulations, you know I've had my share. But I've climbed the mountain, I've crossed the river, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter, can it be? I'm not meant to play this part. Now I see that if I were truly to be myself, I would break my family's heart.
And that's it for this episode. See you soon with the result.